All right, now we can move on to the
now we go to midfielders. Short one here, probably because you can do a lot of different things, right? Sands can come in as a defensive midfielder. I mean, you can use Pulisic or Reyna as more of an attacking midfielder. Aronson as well can slide in there, so he didn't really need to go too in depth there. But you've got Kellen Acosta, who can also act as a left back. Tyler Adams, who can act as a right back. Sebastian Lletget, who is your shuttle player. Weston McKennie, who is your absolute baller and controller of the midfield. And Christian Roldan, who also has winger experience, apparently. I'm fine with all of this. Lletget, you knew was coming in here. If anything, it's to teach the younger players who haven't been in here too much, like Adams or who else? Aronson might slide in there, kind of what that role is supposed to be. Now, if he starts playing every game, we might have an issue. But I don't see – he really didn't do anything wrong. He wasn't really influential.
He didn't do anything.
Well, he didn't do anything wrong either. That's the big one. So I'm okay.
He did nothing in the Gold Cup.
Just don't give him the captain's armband. We'll be fine. Like, just let him be a
Gold Cup. He was literally just a body out there. That was it. He was supposed to be our creative guy. Since we had no wingers.
But he was supposed to be a creative guy in a system that didn't have a creative player. That's not his job. That's never been his job. He's never been the number 10. I mean, maybe at West Ham when he was at West Ham, but he's never been a number 10. So I don't fault him for that. That's what you have players like Aronson now for, or Reyna for, or Pulisic for. And if you remember the system that they play, those players like Lletget, McKennie, Roldan are going to slide out wide, and Reyna and Pulisic are going to come inside anyway. So they're going to be the creators. That's all it's going to be. I have no problem with him being in there. Who do you replace him with if you don't want him in there?
Well, you mentioned Musa was hurt.
Right.
Otherwise, I would have taken Musa.
No, absolutely. I'm with you there.
I would take Busio. I would almost even. I mean, this is obviously nobody's going to do this unless you're just like an outside fan and you have no risk involved in it. But I would I would love to take a flyer on Caden Clark in this case over Sebastian Lletget. Because why not? What's the harm?
Definitely. Have you watched him play this season?
I watched him early, and then I know he got hurt. Right?
He got hurt, and ever since he's been back, he's been back, but he's been awful. And not him being awful.
Okay, so now what about taking a flyer on Cole Bassett?
See, that's what the last. Oh, my computer's about to die. Hold on. The Cole Bassett situation should have been addressed in Nations League or Gold Cup. That's where he should have been. Now is not the time to take a flyer on him.
Except for the fact that you had to bring Sebastian Lletget for like the 8th time in a row to the Gold Cup.
Listen, I'm not saying that was the right decision. I'm just saying that now is not the time to do that. Because the last thing you want to do is take Cole Bassett, a 20-year-old player who has played very well, has not really been on the international stage yet, put him in a position where we are playing Sebastian Lletget gets hurt, and we have really nobody else to bring off the bench. He gets put into a game against Canada. We're tied 0-0, gives the ball away like Michael Bradley would. We lose 1-0, and then we miss out on qualifying by a game. Because then they're all gonna...
I do not want to see Sebastian Lletget starting against Canada.
No, I definitely don't. And I don't think they will, right? Especially if you've got Adams. If Adams can stay healthy and McKennie can stay healthy, then you can go ahead and put Acosta in there. I think Roldan's going to get a lot of time.
I have my doubts about Roldan getting time. I kind of wish he did, but I don't think he will.
We'll definitely see. Because I think Greg was talking about how he really wanted to fit him in and just couldn't do it.
I don't believe that for a second. He's pretty versatile. I feel like he could definitely fit in.
Yeah, but he was really good off the bench, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, and then he couldn't start because why? Why he couldn't take Sebastian Lletget's place?
I don't know.
Lletget couldn't do the creator role. Why not just give Roldan a shot?
I mean, listen, you can go ahead and say why not give anybody a shot anywhere, but at the end of the day, if he doesn't put him in there, I think he knows what he's doing. We don't have anything to go off over the last 18 months to say that Greg doesn't know what he's doing.
I know, you're right.
We don't. until he gives us a reason to start questioning him, I'm not going to. Which sucks because I love when I get to question coaches. But what do we have to go off of right now to be like, yeah, you don't know what you're doing.
No, that's fair.
Beaten Mexico twice, brought home two pieces of silverware, recruited everybody and their brother over here.
Yeah.
He has done very, very well. I'm happy with the midfield choice.
I'm okay with it. I kind of expected it, like you said.
I just need a Jackson Ewell sighting and we'll be okay.
Stop it. I'm gonna end the call right now.